Hey everyone, Tragic MTG here with more cards. This is from a Goodwill, but actually on eBay, the Goodwill of Maine. I noticed that they often have Magic cards. I don't think I've ever bought from them before, so I'm going to give it a try. These two lots, I actually ended up getting two lots for about $235. That included the shipping. I actually got them to combine the shipping, so that helps a bit. These two lots looked somewhat promising. The first one here went for $102.50 and then actually bundled the shipping. So looks like in here pulled outs for everyone to see is some good things, and we will then hope that there's more good things in there. You never know. So I got a Primordial Hydra. Let's see here. Everflowing Chalice, Friday Night Magic version, a Liege of the Tangle, an Arlen Cord, a Garrick, some rares, got some Jaces. So I'm hopeful that this is not all of the good stuff, just pulled out and laid out for everybody to see, because if it is, that might not really be worth it. This box here looks like it might be just all empty sleeves. I'm hoping that they're not all empty sleeves, but they kind of look like it. Hopefully these other boxes have a few more things in it. Hopefully these boxes have some stuff in it. So there's that one. The next one looks like it came from pretty much the same collection. It actually has a binder, and laid out here are some interesting ones. There's an Emrakul, the Promised End right there, a Decimator, some more stuff from like Eldritch Moon. I think this is probably a Tameo from that set. Heron's Grace Champion, and then inside the binder were, well, okay, first let's talk about the boxes. Who knows, right? There's a deck there. Is it full of a deck, or is it just empty sleeves? Got some really old cards there beat up, so that's always interesting to see. Maybe there's something really good. Maybe it's just beat up Fallen Empire stuff. That's usually kind of what it ends up being. Inside the binder is, I'm hoping, another Emrakul, not the same Emrakul that was shown on the front. Looks like you got some foils in there, and that's not a good rare, but it is a rare. So what's in the binder? This is really the thing that I'm most interested in, is this binder. So anyway, let's open the box. Alright, here it is from Gorham, Maine, the delivery department. So let's open this up and see. I've struck out a couple times recently, so I'm hoping to kind of do a little better this time around. Got the packing slip, and let's see, here's the binder. Let's probably take a sneak peek in the binder, and then we'll properly go through all the cards after that. Sorry, that was probably really loud on the mic. So bagged up and foamed, or bubble wrapped. Got a bunch of fat pack boxes and stuff here to go through. It's like a Dominaria pre-release pack there. So we'll go through all that in a bit. But let's take a look in this binder. Oops. That was just a label. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see. What does it look like? So, alright. There's a Gideon, a foil. There's a Decimator of the Provinces, Garrick Primal Hunter, and Aetherwind Basker. So, these were the two that were on the top, and maybe that's all there was. We'll be looking for, maybe in one of those other boxes, maybe there's another Emrakul, so we can hope, right? Let's just take a quick look in this. We got a Glorious End, Heart of Kirin, Phantasmal Image. That's solid. Okay. I don't think those are really too big of cards there. They're all kind of falling out here. Nothing big there. Got a Champion of the Parish coming up. Pack Rat. Seance. Good old Seance. That's neat. A foil promo or like a... Must be just a reward Elite Inquisitor. Rest in peace. That's good. Alright, so nothing super, super big. Deathrite Shaman. Okay, so... some decent stuff. This was like a trade binder at one time. So Abrupt Decay, Steam Vents. Okay, so I think we're gonna do okay. Clifftop Retreat. There's actually a couple of Clifftop Retreats. Some of these have multiples in them. So it's not all bad. Steam Vents. Is there just one? Looks like it. So Spire of Industry, Scavenger Ground. So that's what was in the binder. Pretty decent. So then I think picking through the rest of it, I should be able to at least break even. Let's work on that now. Okay, ready to start scanning up this lot from the Goodwill of Maine. Start with this box of Our Devastation. Here we go. Hoping for some good stuff, but first we got to go through the lands. Okay, so there are some full art lands, which those are not going to be really worth even close to 90 cents, but they're definitely better than the regular basic lands, so I will pull them aside and hang on to them. I sell them in batches on eBay. And they do a little better than just regular basic lands. So there we go. Alright. Hour of Devastation, full art basic lands, and lots of regular lands. Let's see. Probably going to be speeding this up for the short version. And try not to let it get fuzzy for the long version. Anyone who's watching this. Do love the art on these. Any full art land is just awesome. Do you like the bolus arches there? So now we're into some Eldritch Moon, Nephalia Academy, and I got a foil forest. Let's just check the Academy. It's an uncommon, of course, is really nothing big. It's going to come off the list. There we go. Foil forest, I'll pull that over here. Some Shadows lands. And some full arts. There we go. Okay, well. At least there's not nothing completely in here. But it'd take us a while to... It would take a lot of these to get to break even just on Our Devastation lands. So hopefully there's better than that in here. Luckily, what was in that binder was pretty promising. Alright, so I have to I think I'll put these lands here. Going back and forth oops, it was messing me up there. Anyway, the full arts go there. Takes a lot longer time when they're not already sorted out like that. Let's see here. What do we got? There's the Hour Devastation Commons. I think... Okay. I'm seeing such a trend here. Go for speed. Yep, there we go. It's probably super fuzzy. I know the camera can't keep focus when I'm going fast like that. So here's some commons. They leave us any meat, some uncommons, and no rare. There's a token. Yeah, so this is often how it goes when you just open packs and you grab the rare out and put it somewhere else. and give the rest to Goodwill. Okay, tragic lesson. I'm always learning those, right? So there's a bunch of boxes to go through still. I'm not discouraged yet completely. All right, here we go. Yep, more commons and uncommons. And I don't think there's really any good uncommons from Our Devastation that I can recall. If you happen to see one, let me know. Yeah, always pull foils. These I get rid of. Maybe I should look real quick. Am I missing any uncommons? Hold on. Alright, so I do need to watch out for... I would have known an Abrade, but I need to watch out for Ramanap Ruins as well as an uncommon from Our Devastation. And I don't remember seeing any, because I think that would have stuck out to me. Life goes on. It sure does. And the Ramanap Ruins might have been a card that would have been picked anyway, so it was very usable when it was in standard, I believe. Insect token. Definitely goes quick though when it's just commons. Desert of the Fervent is a red land, but it's not a Ramanap Ruins. Nope. There we go. Solitary Camel. Farm to market, nope. Leave the foils behind though. That's kind of nice of them. Abrade, see there? So we'll pull an Abrade. It's actually the first card we're going to scan. It is 238, so it makes our list. It's over 90 cents. We're on our way. See, look, okay, there was one, two, okay, there were 3 uncommons there, never mind. I thought maybe there was only 2 uncommons, so it would have been something that they would have picked out of the pack. But whoever did this, they pretty reliably just took the rares and left the uncommons right where they were at. Sometimes when I open a fat pack, I'll pull the rares and just get them all together, but then I don't have a plan for them, so they just go right back in the fat pack, like at the front of it or the back of it. Maybe they did that here. Maybe this is gonna all be rares right here. Nope. Quick reference. This is it for the box. Just some token packs. That's it for box 1. Well, I can easily just take most of that stuff and put it right into the bulk pile and move on. Here we go. Next box, Shadows over Innistrad. Fat pack box. Is it going to be more of the same? Oh, it's actually some deck boxes. Let's see what's in here. It's an Emrakul box with a Jace Unraveler Secrets right in there. That's cool. Alright, let's check this out. Cool, there's some mythics in here. Wow. Hey, this is okay stuff. Yeah, great. Here we go. Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. Will be a little bit. Having some connection issues there apparently. Well, this one's $5 for the Memory Adept. Being $4 was the other one. Laboratory Maniac. It's the original. Innistrad version, $3.72. And there are 2 of those. Great. So these got a little play to them. They're like light play. Bordering on MP. Yeah, that's definitely not light play on this Garrick Relentless, but it will still do okay, I think. $4 there. Tree of Redemption is not a whole lot. Couple bucks. 1, 2. Is that right? Current TCG mid value $2.50. Low $1.12. A trade in would be like $1.29. So I'm just going on the mid price. Everyone understands that it's going to be a lot less when you actually go to sell them, especially with condition. But there they are. A couple of those. Sword of Vengeance. Wow, this is a good box right here. Arlen Cord. Wow, that's nice. $3.79. And Everflowing Chalice. Friday Night Magic promo. Let's see what that goes for. $8. Wow. This is pretty cool. So they did leave behind some good stuff. Unesh, Cryosphinx Sovereign. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. He's 75 cents. Which does not make our 90-cent pile. I'm going to make a... I don't want him to go in there with my full art lands. Wow, Liege of the Tangle. There we go, $3.62. Elder of Laurels. That one is with that pile. 1 second. Alright, Increasing Savagery is here. Zatalpa, Primal Dawn, yes. Wow, we got a foil Trostani. I guess the braid would go in here. Fix up our piles. There we go. Foil Trostani, Selesnia's voice. Very nice. Traverse the Ulvenwald. Oop. There we go, $5.50. So that's actually, these are a lot of cards that would be good in Pioneer. I mean, I don't know, but not all of them. Primordial Hydra wouldn't be, but from that time frame, there's some good cards. So Victory's Herald, probably not. I don't even know. Does my scanner want to see it? It wants to freeze up. There we go. It's not much. Primordial Hydra, and this one has definitely issues. It's a good card. Would be $10. We'll put it here. Reduction, big reduction for condition. Archangel's Light, like a bulk mythic. The Sphinx, I don't think I need to scan that. Jace's Archivist. Couple bucks there. This stuff's all going to add up. Mana Bloom. Not really. Sweltering Suns. Colossus of Akros. Buck 15. I felt on the back there was like a little bit of something. So yeah, all this stuff has a bit of a condition issue. Wasn't extremely well taken care of, but still playable. Prowling Serpapod. I always like this card, the Cat Snake, and this is the pre-release version. Buck 49. I don't know if pre-release card, a little bit more, $3.97 it says. Cool. There's a full art. Wow, Praetor's Council. So there's mythics going back to Mirrored and Besieged in here. $3.65. Kefnet. Ooh, he's over 90 cents, so we'll put him here. I think my piles are out of whack again. Oh well, I'll separate them all later. Precinct Captain. Different version, but I think it'll be fine. Lingering Souls is a good uncommon that I'll scan and pull. There we go. That's nothing. Scattered Groves, a rare from Amiket. There we go. Loam Line I don't think is really much, but I'm going to scan it and just check. Yeah, it's not. The Excavator. $3.95. Wow. That's good. Soul Tithe. No. Handwear Militia Captain. She's the cult leader on the other side. Armada Worm. Wow. Not a big one, but I always liked this card when it was in standard. I mean, it's like a big dumb token creature. Whoops. That's nothing but Sphere of Safety is good. Wow. Parallel Lives. That's great. And Lockdown Smiter. This is wow, that's gone up a lot. $18 for Parallel Lives. This is a interesting mishmash. This is just like all good cards from a time period, several time periods. Someone just pulled them and put them all together. Mirage Mirror. Couple bucks there. And some lands. Guildgate. Force Plains. Seeing like, I guess, a lot of white and green. So this was someone was trying to do some kind of organization here. Call for Unity. Might have to go separate out my good stuff from my bulk stuff here. Sun Petal Grove, okay, that's good. A few bucks, there we go. Another Parallel Lives. That's fantastic right there, and it's actually in pretty good shape. Better than some of this other stuff that we've been seeing. So, wow, this is a great little box collection right here. Champion of the Parish, cool. I don't know what the plan was. Like, this stuff doesn't go together in standard. It's too broad of sets, but it's almost like someone was gonna do something in modern with this, like, I don't know, humans or some kind of token thing. I'm not sure. Anointed Procession. There we go. $15. Wow, that's great. Yeah, it's a token doubler. Yeah, so it was, boy, I can't be hopeful to find a doubling season in here, would I? But it's definitely in that kind of vein. Wow, Crested Sunmare, Ageless Entity, and maybe this was an attempt at a commander deck. I've got duplicate of Parallel Lives, but not so many duplicates of this other stuff. Crested Sunmare. Yeah, maybe this was just someone collecting a bunch of cards together to get started building a commander deck. Kind of a humans. Yeah, there's another Sphere of Safety, so they would have had to cut that out of their 100. But very cool to have. And here's a sideboard. No Emrakul in this box so far. And so you have Azorius sideboard, huh? Not sure what the rhyme or reason was. I think it's just, yeah, it just pulled a bunch of good cards and thrown them in this box, not really having a cohesive deck. Stealer's Secrets in foil. Drift of Phantasms as a common. It is over $1. Okay, and Frank Sanity, that's good. Couple bucks there. That Fibblethip, that's cool. And there we go. Wow, really nice little deck box here. I don't think it was really meant to be a deck. It was just a bunch of mainly Selesnya colored cards gathered together, maybe in an attempt to start a deck. Some kind of token duplication humans thing, maybe. So it was like a deck in progress, or there was a bunch of deconstructed stuff, or just they had a bunch of good cards and they threw it in this one box. Got 2 more boxes to go through in this part of the collection, so I'm very excited now to get into those. But I will probably have to do that later. Oops, yep, out of time. Pick this up later. Here we go again to continue going through the other deck boxes that were in this Fat Pack box. Sounds like a nice Liliana deck box. Is there anything good in it? Got some vampires. Voldaran Pariah. Okay. Looks like a vampires deck. Let's check it out. Pariah is a $1.90. Abolisher of Bloodlines on the back. That's cool. Alright, so here's my buck pile. And let's see what else we got. Outcast, no. Heartless Summoning is pretty good. There we go. Get some basics. Cool. I'm happy to see, as always, that there's good stuff in here. Necropolis Regent, Dreadbore. So this is like an actual deck, it looks like. Vampires. Dreadbore is good. Havoc Festival might not be much, but there it is. Cut 2 ribbons. There we go. It's not a whole lot. Vampires, vampires everywhere. Let's see here. Marauders, I think, is bulk. Vampire Nighthawk used to be a lot more. Feast of Blood, I'm going to check. No, it's nothing much. Viscera Seer's pretty good, though. Yeah. Taste of Blood. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting stuff out of order here. Hold on. Got a weird angle. Urge to Feed is not much. Got a foil Fiend of the Shadows. Wonder if that was like a promo. Oops, boop, boop. Take that one off. It's a foil. Only got one. Really not a whole lot, but it's a foil rare. We will keep it. And there's a divider here. Captivating Vampire, that's good. And a Bloodhall Priest, yeah, that's $5. Bloodhall Priest, not so much. Blood Tribute. I'm just gonna kind of go through these here. It's easier to do them all at once, actually. Yep, Marauders was not. What was on the other side of this? Ubuntu's Last Reckoning. Our Devastation stuff. Apocalypse Demon. Razaketh the Foul-Blooded. And a Herald of Anguish. Whoa, Razaketh is 13 bucks. Nice. Very cool. And a Herald of Anguish. $1.20. So, Pioneer having an effect on some of these cards from this time period that were out of standard. Grave Purge. Corrupt. Palisade Giant. I don't think so. Anguished Unmaking. Let's check. Yeah, wow. $5 for the Anguished Unmaking. That one's nothing. There we go. Might have to redo my workspace at some point. Well, there's an Elbrus, the Binding Blade, but it's seen better days. It's definitely like an MP, probably. Elbrus, $3.79. Liliana's Influence. Now, Archfiend of Ifnir. I wonder if there'll be a Liliana in this box somewhere, maybe. Keeper of Ameria. Arch Enemy Plains. I'm going to check. Does it know it? Will it do it? Nah, it's probably nothing. Desecration Demon, which is a card that I think is cool, but it's not worth a whole lot. Dragon Shadow from Scourge. Probably not. Suture Priest is like just a little bit maybe for a common. Yeah, I'm going to pull it. So Liliana's Influence again. Don't know. I see a foil coming up. I forget. I think it was one of these. Tragic Slip. Oh, there is a Planeswalker. Yeah, this is the Planeswalker deck version of Liliana. The Death Wielder. It's got a little scratching on the front of it. It's really not worth a whole lot anyway. It's not bad. $4.94. There it is anyway. So, not a bad little box there. Again. So, the deck box itself is pretty nice. I might just keep that one. So here we go. The next one up is this Chandra deck, and that's the Chandra from Kaladesh, I think, which is now coming back around in price. Maybe it always was. Could we get that lucky and there be one in here? Not with white and blue colored lands, probably not. Canceled. Visions of Beyond. At least there's still some rares in here. Couple bucks there. Ah, cool. Sphinx's Revelation and Supreme Verdict. So these are now Pioneer staples again. So that's great. $8.49. So this card has come up quite a bit just in the last couple weeks here. Supreme Verdict, same kind of deal. Yeah, excellent. So this was definitely the right collection to pick up right when I picked it up, I think. Angel of Serenity is not quite as much. These are different versions, but not going to affect it too much. Ooh, Approach of the Second Sun. Got some edging problems there, and it's definitely like an MP. It's only like $1 anyway. And back to vampires again. Interesting. Swamps. And this is like leftovers from the other deck box that we just went through. Interesting. Swamps and Diabolic Tutors. Grave Purge, a Cartouche of Ambition. Nothing too big there. I think real quick, just going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Is that better for you guys? Hopefully. 1 second. Pause. Alright, what is in the rest of this? We got a Nightmare. There's that Chandra Divider. So the Nightmare, cool card, not worth a thing. And all black stuff. Liliana's Caress is a good card. Did I miss one of those? I'm going to go back and look, actually. I feel like I saw one of those and I missed it. And there's all the Swamps. Trial of Ambition. And that's it. Yeah, real quick. Just going to go back and see if I missed Liliana's Caress. I kind of feel like I did. No, Spectre. Yep, there it is. Another Liliana's Caress. So let's here. It's right there. That's what I'm doing. I knew I felt like I missed one. Did I miss another one? Spectre. It's hard to stay up on all these cards. Like, I know that card's good, but it's hard to remember when you're going through so many exactly which cards are just the ones to look at and pull. That's why I scan so many sometimes, because I'm just not sure. And of course I scan a lot of nothing big, but make sure that I pick those ones. So there we go. Alright, Chandra, what else you got for me? Here's some Kaladesh. Green stuff. That's nothing. That's nothing. Is Gift of Paradise a good common? I mean, it's useful, but it's nothing big. Mizium Mortars was good in Standard. Nothing big now. Oops, hold on, we're frozen. Mizium Mortars, there we go. Elder of Laurels. Bink was nothing. Some lands. There's a Samit, Voice of Dissent. Mythic, but it's really not a whole lot. Yeah, buck there. A Flame Wreath Phoenix from Born of the Gods. Again, nothing too crazy there. I'm glad to see some stuff like that, though. Chaos Imps. I know exactly where that one goes. Got a flipper card there. Shivan Dragon. Harvest Season. It's a buck. Honored Hydra. Nope. Alright, flip. Ash Zealot. It's a good card. Maybe it'll catch on again. Nope. And that's it. So, decent little box right there. And we've actually passed our total that we paid for the lot. Didn't even realize that. So, there you go. Another win. And I still have several boxes to go through. Coming right up. Gosh, get it out of there. Alright, next up out of the box is this little box of Shadows over Innistrad. It's these, yeah, it's a Unravel the Madness Precon deck, maybe? Is it? No, that's from an older set there. It's Rise of the Eldrazi. Interesting. Foil Island. Pull that. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Exquisite Archangel from Aether Revolt. There you go. $1.66. Yeah, this box was not as advertised. Always watching. A little bit there. Not quite. Foil Judge's Familiar. Wow, looks nice. As a foil, let's see if it's worth anything. That's $1.38. And frozen again. There we go. Jace's Archivist is a little bit. Okay. And a bunch of green comments. Interesting. This is a lot how I used to store my collection. Just throw it in any box you can find. Essence Warden. That's good. And a Wild Nacatl. And that one. Different versions, but these should be similar. I'm going to throw that there. There you go. So that was it for that little box. Interesting. And then next up is this box of our Devastation. And it is just some loose cards here. From Eldritch Moon. Wow, Eldritch Evolution. Alright. Very nice. That one actually goes into that pile. Ulvenwald and Observer. These are rares. Emrakul's Evangel. Not so much. And some uncommons. Okay, interesting. Bunch of Eldritch Moon stuff. Sort of organized. It of the Horrid Swarm. Not sure. It's hard to keep up with what is going to be really good. I don't think there's much, oops, commons and uncommons out of this set that are worth anything. That was a flip one. I got a Vampire Cutthroat. Let's check this one. That's pretty good for a common. I'm going to pull that one. Or it's an uncommon, sorry. Liliana's Elite. No, I don't think so. And we got a foil Olivia's Dragoon. I don't think that's much either. Very interesting. Okay. More Eldritch Moon. I would like to see if they left the really good stuff behind from this set. Mostly not so much here, though. I guess that was what was in the binder, but it kind of looked a little picked. Another Cutthroat. Any good red cards here? I don't think so. Incendiary Flow, I think it was a little bit at one point, but not so much now. Yep. Okay. teased me with those few rares that were right at the beginning. And now there's not any rares here. No, I don't think so either on that one. Into green, and it's shadows now. And Dark Ascension, and rare. Okay, Spirit of the Hunt, probably not much. No. Okay. Creeping Renaissance, pretty sure that's nothing. Yeah. Splendid Reclamation is a rare. That's a pretty decent one. There you go. Okay. Foil Somberwald Stag. Crop Sigil. Let me look. Nope, not that one. Foil Bloodbriar. And into white now. Interesting. Nope, nothing really in there. Okay. Well, it goes pretty quick this way anyway. And a foil Dawngryff. Okay. And into blue. So full art lands, even if they're not that great of ones, I do pull them. And this looks like it's part of a deck. Gnaw to the Bone. Okay. How's it for that box? Next up, out of the box, is this box, like a deck builder's toolbox box. And there's a deck box in there. It's all kind of boxes, right? Some old. Look at this. This section here is like definitely older. What could that be? Let's see. Got some Amonkhet green stuff here, and some Aether Revolt. Nothing big here. Blossoming Defense is, I mean, it's useful, but it's probably not worth anything. 50 cents is pretty good for a common. So I'm going to pull it. But it won't stay on the list, as you guys know. Nothing big there. Get out of there. Commons and uncommons, nothing too crazy. There we go. The rare Mouth to Feed is nothing. The little deck boxes so far have been pretty good, but the bulk has been bulk. Yep, nothing there either. Are these in alphabetical order? No, I guess not. Looked like it for a second. I think they sort of are. Then you get Knot of the Bones and they're not. Okay. But it's all commons. Nothing big. So coming up to this old stuff which looks a little beat up. Got a foil Karazda Monitor. Dryad Militant. It's a good card. I don't know if it's really worth much. Nope. Nope, that is the green bulk. That's nothing big. Okay. Into some older stuff here. That's pretty bad. Some Urza's Destiny, some Weatherlight, and it's like really beat up. This looks like someone gave their old collection to someone basically, and this is all beat up stuff, and it's nothing big. Brainstorm. It's in like heavy play. Would be okay. The dual deck Swamp. No, that's a revised Unicorn. Yep, some revised stuff. So, oh, there's a Dark Ritual. I always pull those. They're not worth a whole lot. This stuff's actually in a little better condition than that other stuff. There's a Dark Elves. Some revised Rituals. Elemental Blast, not much. Alright, it's all revised stuff that's nothing too crazy. Yeah, I think just someone gave maybe their younger brother their cards or something, you know? Earthbind. Yeah, these are just kind of out of place here, but there's nothing too amazing there. And then, whoops. All fall off. Now we got this deck box with this crazy chick there. What did we get? Some rivals. Yeah, oh, cool. It's one of those. It's a life counter card. That's funny. And mainly just comments. Okay. Raptor Companion in foil. Siege-horn Ceratops. It's a rare. Nothing big. Colossal Dreadmaw. Amulet. And a Ceratops. Okay. You got this thing. That's cool. I don't know where I'll put it. I guess over here, out of the camera. And back to Innistrad stuff. That's interesting. It's a full art diagraph ghoul. That's cool. I wonder if that's worth anything. It's not bad. Game day promo diagraph ghoul 233. Just look at that art. I don't know if I've seen this one before, but very like it's a common card. It's got reprinted a bunch of times, but that's really neat to see the different art. Lorewind Swamp. Not the good one though. Let's see here. And yeah, right. Hey, another one of those promo diagraph ghouls. That's great. Bing, couple bucks. And this swamp is actually pretty good with the moon like that. If we can get this scan. Yeah, it's right at 90 cents. That's my threshold. And a Swiftfoot boots. Well, that's good. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Well, that was okay. All right, moving right along. Next up, an Aether Revolt box full of. I think these are empty sleeves. So, yep, I saw that in the listing. And I could go through and try to find and see if maybe there's some cards in there that are not empty. I guess I better do it. Try to bend them gently and see if there's any resistance. Yeah, these all seem like they're empty. Oh, not a Mox Opal. It's just a sleeve of a Mox Opal, yeah. Oh, felt like there might have been something a little more rigid in there. Sure enough, we got a harrowing journey and a couple of swamps. That was it in that box of otherwise completely empty sleeves. And that was shown in the listing. I assumed that's what it was, and I was right. Next up, a couple of bundled up little card boxes. Got a Lily and a Gideon. Let's see what we get in here. Basic lands. Well, not all. Those are full art lands. Oh my gosh. And a Memnite. Okay. Wow. Foil Praetor's Grasp. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting from this Gideon box. As a foil, Praetor's Grasp is $11.54. It's I'd say light play. It's actually not bad for a foil. And some basic lands. Okay, interesting. Tree of Redemption. Alright, hold on. Being we'd found one before, I don't think it's a whole lot, but it might go into that pile. Evil Twin is a rare. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Skitherix the Blight Dragon, but it has some blight on it. Oh man, that's unfortunate. It's like a pretty big chunk missing out of the one, corner on both sides. So that's pretty bad. I don't know if anyone would take that at MP. It might be a HP. That's like something I would probably ask around on the condition Discord on Cardsphere for, but if it was in near mint condition, that would be a $30 card right there. Still, it's playable. It's a good card, right? So there it is. That's awesome. Blighted Agent has come down quite a bit. It might be on the way back up with Infect is kind of coming back in style. Necropede, I think, is good. Just under 90 cents. Heartless Summoning again. Interesting. And another one. Bing. And a Putrefax. Just 50 cents there. Phyrexian Hydra. That's not much either. Ah, it's a little more. $1.42. I didn't think it was worth anything. More rares coming up. That's good. Nope. Oh, Fetid Pools. Cool. Cycling Land. Couple bucks. And another Memnite. Manor Gargoyle. Babink. Wow. Memnites. Artifact creature deck? Yeah, I guess so. And Infect artifact creatures. Ichor Claw Mirror is pretty good. Let's see here. Rats, another Fetid Pools. Bounty of the Luxa. Babink, not quite. Beguiler of Wills. Not a big one. It's $1. Gifted Aetherborn, right. Viral Drake, I don't think is much. It's actually better than I thought. Okay. Wow, not bad for a basic Gideon box, which had no Gideon in it. Nothing even Gideon related. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm all mixed up here. Basic lands in my commons pile. Alright, so what's in the Liliana box then? Full art lands. Oh my gosh. Well, just dropped them all. That. was a tragic slip. All right, I'm back. And that's nothing. These are nothing. Okay. Those are just trash. Spirit of the Hunt. I think we had found one of those before. It was not a whole lot. And back to Eldritch Moon. Commons and uncommons. Interesting. Oh boy. A foil assembled alphas and a regular one. So the foil version is all of 75 cents. Arachnus Spider. And a Garrick Relentless. Wow, great. Yeah, this is the one that flips to the infected one, the Veil Curse. That's great. I guess I'd found one of those before. It must be like in the $5 range or something. Again, not bad for just kind of a basic deck box there. Very cool. Next we have this bundled up pack of, it's a pre-release kit for Dominaria. Okay. Fairy and Karn. Could we be so lucky? Got a spin down die from Dominaria. So there's the actual kit. There it is. There's your pre-release promo. A Haphazard Bombardment. Let's see what kind of deck they made. Well, they got a Joyra Weatherlight Captain also. Alright, let's check these out. And it's the pre-release card. It's 86 cents. Joyra. Pretty okay mythic. Hold on. Pre-release, wow, a lot more. $9.38 for Joyra, the pre-release version there. So very cool. Put it there. Tatyova, I don't think is worth much, but it's a pretty interesting card. Yeah, it's just under. I don't think these are though. Dominaria, Rat Colony. So, did they make a black and white deck for their pre-release? Rat Colony is 90 cents. It makes the list. The Zalfirin Void is not quite. There's that Seb McKinnon Cleric token. I don't know, it's not worth anything, is it? No. No, it's not. Tokens and mountains. No. Precognition Field. Nothing big there. The Rat Colony. Bink. 90 cents. Alright. Little divider there. And some lands. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Must not be vile enough. Got to write a bills and lock. Mana weaving here. Daring archaeologist. Nope. Torgar. Famine incarnate. He's almost like a Hogak there, isn't he? 40 cents. There's Yargle. Does anyone use Yargle? It's a 9 power, 3 toughness creature. Helm of the Host. That's not bad. Big duplicator right there. That's cool. Make tokens of equipped creature. Very cool. And some lands. And some other stuff. Okay, cool. Nice little pre-release kit. Couple of good cards in there. Moving right along. Next up, got another box. It's like a Return to Ravnica booster box. Misshapen. Kind of bulging there. What do we get? Interesting. We got part of a Fat Pack box. With looks like probably empty sleeves. Yeah, more empty sleeves. Nope. Nope. Alright, all empty there. Distended Mindbender. These are rares at least. 42 cents. A Handweir Garrison is the flip of Eldrazi Ooze, whatever that is. Handweir Battlements. Handweir the Writhing Township, I think goes with that one. 99 cents. Coax from the Blind Eternities. So, is this where all the Eldritch... Oh, very cool. Well, this is where all the Eldritch Moon good stuff went to. That's great. Gyre Reach Sanitarium and a Grim Flare. There you go, $14.99. He's a little bendy. I think a lot of these are because they spent some time in that box. Maybe they'll flatten back out. Eternal Scourge. Elder Deep Fiend. Heron's Grace Champion. The funniest card ever printed, the Lupine Prototype. Nothing. Stitcher's Graft. Here's Bruna. Bruna the Fading Light. That's a buck. And then she flips over to be a crazy looking angel. There's a Thalia. Selfless Spirit, $3.81. There it is. And Thalia Heretic Cathar is a couple bucks. Collective Effort, Maximum Effort, 50 cents. Grim Flare is spinning around over here. Providence. Oh, we got a Tameo. Cool. Providence. There's Tameo. Field Researcher. Great. Collective Effort was like nothing, right? Tameo Field Researcher. $7.84. Talia's Lancers. The Docent of Perfection. Ooh, a Spell Queller, great. Docent of Perfection in foil. And it flips over to the final iteration. That's cool. $1.27 in foil. $3.55. Spell Queller. Yeah, 13. That's a new Pioneer staple right there. And then a regular Docent. Wharf Infiltrator. Come on. Yeah, it's nothing. Imprisoned in the Moon. A foil Bedlam Reveler. Nice. Regular one's a little bit. Foil is 715. Awesome. Collective Defiance. Impetuous Devils. And a Harmless Offering. Alright. That's pretty good. And then there's more stuff in this box. Might just be the junk. Bunch of these. Yeah, that's a lot of those. Let's see here. Reverberate's a rare. Oh, a lightning bolt. Cool. Couple bucks there. Warstorm Surge. Over $1. Nothing there. Okay. Canyon Wildcat. Full Art Mountain. Regular Mountain. Another lightning bolt. Insult to Injury is nothing big. Past in Flames. Okay, great. This one is kind of going up. There we go. Ember Hauler. And some of those. And lastly, more of those. Okay. Ended up with that. Okay. Alright, you didn't think I forgot. We got this little binder to go through too. So I'm going to basically take all this stuff out of here and then we'll scan it all up. Here we go. Hard to cure. And should I put them face down so they're not so that they're a surprise? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's it for that binder. Got this many cards out of it. And we'd seen a lot of them at the beginning, but now it's time to scan them up. So here we go. Nimble Obstructionist is $1. There we go. Heart of Kiran, couple bucks. Kefnit's Last Word, not quite enough. The Curator of Mysteries, yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of bulk rares in this. The Sphinx of Jawar Isle is probably one of them. And even as a foil, let's take a look. A foil rare is only 66. Wine Shrieker, nope. Glorious End, not enough. Gideon, Marshall Paragon. Now, Decimator of the Provinces, not so much, but Emrakul, the Promised End, in, I'd say it's near mint. There's a little nick on one corner. But at $29.65, that's in the good pile right there. Aetherwind Basker, Garrick Primal Hunter is like $5. We'll put him in this pile. Channeler Initiate, a couple of those. Curse of Echoes. I might skip by some of these that I'm pretty sure are nothing big. Yeah. Splinter Frights. Engulf the Shore. Let's look. No. Conjured Currency, no. New Perspectives, no. Search the City, no. I'm not sure about Psychic Surgery. No. Drake Haven. Yeah, I'm going to skip by some of these. Well, Cyclonic Rift is a good one. I better not skip by that one. It's going to be $20. There we go. Phantasmal Image, another great card right there. $9. The Glyph Keeper. No. No. Suture Ghoul, Creeping Renaissance. No. Yeheni is a few bucks. Garrick's Horde and Wild Beastmaster, probably not. Skin Shifter. Pack Rat's good. There we go. Seance, not so much. Let's see here. Our Revelation. Underworld Connections. No. I don't think those are. Let me look at Shadow of the Grave. It's over 90 cents. Even Mind Sensor. Reprinted down below $1. Quest for the Nile Stone. It's over $1. Glorybound Initiate. Not really, but Champion of the Parish is a little bit. Bing, I think it was like that. Terra Eternal, not sure. Dearly Departed. No. Rest in Peace is a good card. That's 5 something. A foil Elite Inquisitor full art game day promo. And then the regular Elite Inquisitor is not so much. Okay. Nevermore is $1. Couple of those. Hour of Devastation. Karizev. Leyline of Punishment. $2.58 for Leyline of Punishment. Destructive Force. Hazaret's Favor. Curse of Stock Prey. Oop. Deathrite Shaman. This is a great one to find right now since it is spiking up. Almost 10 bucks. Lotleth Troll might be on its way up a little bit. Nah, not really. Timid. Abrupt Decay. That's a good one. I feel like this is nothing. Right. And Leave to Chance. No. Corpse Jack, no. Reason to Believe. Refuse to Cooperate. Oracle's Vault. Couple of Clifftop Retreats at $4 each. That's good. Knowledge Pool, I think, is a little bit. Graph Digger's Cage. That's good. Rune Chanter's Pike. No. This thing. That's a little bit. Bone Horde. No. Pentavis, no. Merchant's Dockhand. Matter Reshaper. Couple bucks. Jinxed Idol. Pyramid of the Pantheon. Here's a good one. Steam Vents. Yep, 13 bucks. So that might round it out here. This is the end of it. Grim Backwoods. Scavenger Grounds, $1.82 for a couple of those. Last card is Aspire of Industry. Hello. It's $1.37. Alright, that is it for the box. I'm going to take out everything that was under 90 cents and see how we did. There we go, 138 cards totaling up $580. Pretty much doubled my money on this, so that's pretty cool. Got some good stuff like Emrakul. Got a Skitherix with a little bit of damage. Phantasmal Image, Deathrite Shaman, a Grim Flare, Spell Queller, a Cyclonic Rift. Some really good stuff from recent-ish sets. A lot of Pioneer stuff here, so it's kind of nice. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And I will see you on the next one.